Good morning, everyone. So you probably heard on the news last week, or the tail end of last week, which would be around about the 18th, 19th, somewhere around there of May, that Microsoft has announced they are killing off, retiring Internet Explorer. Now, if you're not familiar with what Internet Explorer is, it's this icon here. Let me drag it over so you can see it. This one. It has been a staple of the Windows operating system from like the very beginning, although it has been updated and upgraded and so on and so forth. It has been the built-in Internet Explorer, or built-in web browser since days of 95 and 3.1. So it has been probably one of the longest running pieces of software in the Microsoft arsenal. And it's finally being retired. Why? Because it is the biggest security threat to your computer. You should not be using this program ever. They retired it unofficially a few years ago, or a couple of years ago, and replaced it with Microsoft Edge. So if you are still using this browser and you wonder why web pages don't quite work for you, this is why. Because this is no longer a valid browser. It hasn't been for a couple of years. And so you should really be using Edge. If you are absolutely stuck on the Internet Explorer, you should really be using Edge. In fact, Internet Explorer probably prompts you to upgrade to Edge. Yeah, see? It's going to prompt you to do it anyways. For personal security. Because there are just so many security holes in Internet Explorer, and has been for years. Even Microsoft really stopped supporting it, other than the very critical, absolute necessary security holes that they needed to fix. They stopped supporting it years ago. In fact, especially since they released Microsoft Edge. Both editions of it. So the older version of Microsoft Edge is a blue E, and of course the newer one that's chromium based is kind of this tricolored E. And so yeah, Internet Explorer is dead. Has been for years. Microsoft has not supported it in years, and so you should not be using it. And if you are using it, you need to stop. Find another browser. Either go to Microsoft Edge, Firefox, or Google Chrome. There are other ones if you are like really into privacy you can get, but the three big ones are Chrome, Firefox, Opera, Edge. Okay, four, sorry, I can't count, it's a Monday. So yes, if you are using this as your browser, in about a month you're not going to be able to use it because Microsoft is going to remove it from your computer. Which will be interesting to see how this works, because Internet Explorer has been an integrated part of the Windows operating system since the beginning of time. It's how your File Explorer works. It's how, the Windows Store works. So it'd be interesting to see how they're going to get rid of Internet Explorer without actually damaging the upgrade here in about a month. So it'll be interesting to see how this works. So definitely, if you've seen my past videos where I'm saying do your system restore points, do your backups, yeah, definitely come in about a month. Definitely do that. I think June 22nd is when they are killing off Internet Explorer. So definitely have your backups, definitely have your restore points done, be ready, be prepared, because Internet Explorer has been a part of the Windows operating system since the beginning of time. It's always been integrated into the operating system. So for Microsoft to kill it off, it's going to be interesting to see how this works. So yes, if you're using Internet Explorer, stop. Find a different browser. Find a better browser for that matter, one that's more secure. If we have serviced your computers in the past, we have always put on Firefox and Google Chrome. If you're an Opera fan, we'll put that on there too. But yeah, and we'll update you to Edge if we have it, if it's a Windows 7 or a higher computer. Although Windows 7 is retired, you shouldn't be using it anyways. So why did it take so long to kill off Internet Explorer? Simple answer is businesses. Um, a lot of businesses through the decades have run internal web servers and wrote internal websites for their businesses using ISS, which is the built-in web server for Windows, Internet Information Services, I believe anyways, it's their built-in web server for Windows Pro and above. And it always has worked best with Internet Explorer. And so for that reason alone is why they never killed it off. And to say that, who would do that? I have clients who have ancient legacy programs that still use Internet Explorer. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see in about a month how this is all going to transpire. I've gotten leads on replacements. If anyone does need a replacement for Internet Explorer, I have not tried them or tested them, so I don't know. But yeah, for decades, businesses would run their own internal web servers for software or for like inventory tracking and for sales and so on, because it's so much easier to run an internal web server. Of course, through the decades, people have kind of like got into e-commerce and so on and so forth, so they've upgraded their web servers and gotten away from Internet Explorer. But there are still many small businesses out there, or even some larger businesses and government agencies that are still using Internet Explorer. Now they've basically got a month to fix it. So it's good. Like I said, it's going to be an interesting month to see how this works. I can't remember if the IRS uses this or not. I know they did for a while. I've even heard that they were still using Fortran and COBOL and some of their mainframes. Yeah. So, and that's really before Internet Explorer. If you don't know what those programming languages are, Fortran, COBOL, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that there are still businesses running legacy internal web services with Internet Explorer for their business. And like I said, it's going to be interesting to see how it works here in a month, because Microsoft put it out there. Towards the end of June, we're killing off Internet Explorer. If you are a small business using a legacy program with Internet Explorer, you might want to test some of the other browsers to see if they'll work with your internal web servers. And if they do, that's going to be your solution. If they don't, well, I don't know. So, but yes, Internet Explorer is going to the graveyard, finally, after decades. You've probably seen memes and jokes about it. It's like the most worthless piece of software. It was great in the beginning when the internet was new and didn't do anything fancy and da-da-da-da-da. But as time progressed and times changed, Internet Explorer just never kept up. So yes, bye-bye Internet Explorer. And I don't want to say good riddance. Your time has long since passed, so it needs to go. So if you are still using this browser, come next month, you're not going to be using that browser anymore. Of course, it's going to depend on an update that goes through on your computer, kind of like how they did it for Adobe Flash. They will eventually remove it from your computer, and then you're like, what do I do? Yeah, use a browser, different browser, get a different browser. In fact, my thoughts is with your Internet Explorer, go to nightnight.com and see if you can download any of the other browsers here. Or, probably the best thing to do, because this is probably going to give you problems. I've run into this problem before with Internet Explorer. Just go up here, download it from here, get it directly from Microsoft, at least Edge, and then that'll hopefully take care of you. So, yes, bye-bye Internet Explorer. If you are still using it, stop. You got a whole month to transition to a new one. Figure it out. If you need help, give us a call. We'll help you with that. Businesses who are still using internal web servers with Internet Explorer, whoever your IT people are, Get on them. Get on them quick, because you got a month. You got a whole month. So that's my video for this week. I will talk to you later. You guys have a great and wonderful day.